All right, so most of my videos are going to be after work videos because 5 days a week, that's all I got is a little bit of time after work. So since it's only got a little bit of time, I contemplated between going back to the park from last night where I got the railroad lock, but I knew if I went there, I'd have to go see about if the grass needs mowed at my little side mowing gig I got. And then I'd have to mow instead of metal detect. So came back here to this park right by work. And a bunch of little, can slaw, foil slaw. Had a really good signal right back here behind me. It was in the 80s, and I thought for sure it was going to be quarters or so, lots of quarters. Thought, ooh, maybe there's a quarter cache. And lo and behold, all it was a whole bunch of aluminum flashing, or some kind of flashing, from an old building that used to be here, I do believe. And found this piece and then another long piece. So then I'm swinging over, that's only 12, 15 feet away, and I get the same signal over here. And I thought, I was about ready just to walk past it, and I thought, you know what? No, you better dig it. And, well, glad I did, because it's a quarter. It's a 1999 state quarter. Georgia quarter, Georgia peach. But hey, it's a quarter nonetheless. So there again, that keeps in with this AT Max. Just keeps seeming to instill into me that I must dig every signal, because until I actually put eyes on what it is in the ground that's giving the signal, this detector is so much better than my cheapo. There's so many different possibilities of what it could be. I've had different numbers that shouldn't be what it was, but it was. So it's kind of like, you just got to dig it all. Plus, I figured here at the park, there's not a lot of shakers. The trees don't have leaves yet. The blossoming trees are, as you can see, this one behind me here, that one's blossoming. And some of the thick shrubby type trees, they're popping. But a lot of the rest of the trees, they're not quite ready. Buds are starting to open, or be there, but so I will get back to you if I happen to find anything else. This will be a fairly short, probably a short evening, because I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten since what's today? Monday. Yeah, I haven't eaten since Monday, so I'm kind of hungry a little bit. So I'm gonna make something, but I wanted to get some swinging of the detector in first. But I'm gonna have to make sure I stop with enough time to make some foodage, some sustenance. Yeah. So I'll get back to you guys if I find anything else. Yep. Next signal. Nice high tone. Thought it was something, good corn or something, but just a sleeve of metal pipe. Had paint on it. It was white. Whatever it was to. But it's and a bunch of them little metal squares that I showed in a previous video. They are everywhere. They are in the field up behind those pines up there. That's the one side of the park. And I found them all the way over to that side of the park, up the side by the ball field. And now I've found them from here all the way. Everywhere I've been, I have found these little squares. I don't know where they came from. I don't know whose idea it was to scatter them, and for over such a large area, they had to come out of the sky. So I don't know what they're from or what they were for. Being that we got the Fort Indian Town Gap back here, I wouldn't put it past them that they were, if it was some part of some stupid training, dropping them out of an aircraft or a helicopter, letting them float through the sky. I don't know if it was supposed to be a radar jammer or some kind of, test or some type of practice simulation for the military. I have no clue. I would like to know, though. I would like to know where all these little pieces of paper thin metal that you can tear with your hand but ring up in the silver range and then also in the low iron range. I would like to know what they're for. But if it was our government, if they were the reason they're here, they're not going to tell us. But, so, back to swinging. And we'll see what else we find. Well, found me an interesting find. It was here in the creek. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna guess like a pull handle for a pull choke on an old car or a tractor, maybe, with the oval on the top. I'm gonna say maybe Ford. I don't know, was Ford doing the old Ford emblem, the oval, way back when they had pull chokes? If anybody happens to know for sure, go ahead and comment. We'll get this cleaned up a little bit more later. And it's definitely two different, came up with a pretty decent signal. I don't remember what it was though. I can't easily get to my coil. So, we'll figure it out later, I guess. Awesome. Didn't think I'd find anything in the creek. Well. I was gonna say it's a shotgun wheelie, but I don't know because most of it's gone. I'll have to compare the size, but I've never seen the back end of a shotgun shell look like this exactly, with like just the feel of the metal. So I'm not sure. Can't read any writing on it. All the markings are, maybe when it dries out, because I found it here in the creek. So find number 2 in the creek. Well, first one was over there on that side. Now this one's over here because we got 2 creeks. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of stuff in these creeks. May not be really, really old, or it might be old, but it's still cool to me either way, because it's definitely old enough that it's lasted in the creek, but yet only this much of it. So I'd say pretty cool. So I'll put that in the container. And let's see what time it is. 6. guess another half an hour or so, and then I'm gonna have to go make footage. So get back to swinging, and I'll let you know if I find anything else. Hot damn, hot damn, hot damn. Another first. I got a horseshoe. Actually, that might be an oxen. No, it's a horseshoe. Horseshoe with the square. Dude, somebody else on YouTube I just saw a video where somebody found a horseshoe or an oxen shoe with the square nail still in it. And lo and behold, what do I find? A horseshoe with the square nails still in it. Dude, that is awesome. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Railroad lock yesterday, horseshoe today, old horseshoe. It's a small one, looks like. Or no, would that be? The horseshoes have the nubs on the back ends, or is that just oxen shoes? Or is it both? Or just horses? I don't know. I don't know these things. But those that do, I'm sure I will be informed. Please let me know. Is this a horseshoe or an oxen shoe? That is pretty cool. That is awesome. Yeah. Oh, and it barely fits in my... I need a different pouch set. I don't know. I like this pouch, but at the same time, I don't. I thought it was going to be a great idea to put the digger tool on the side of the pouch, but I'm starting to second guess that. So I think I'm going to have to unbolt that, take the nuts and bolts out. Start putting this on the... put it on the belt. Now, let's see, make sure I ain't missing anything else in here. Oh, there's something else. What is it? There's something else in here. All right, we'll do a little bit of a live dig here. Besides worms. Worms, you're not metallic. I can guarantee you that. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Oh, it's gotta be. Nope. All right. Ready, both hands. All right. I gotta get down close here because this is requiring the... I'm not seeing anything. What in the hell? Okay, so what is... There's something else next to this. There was a... It did seem like a pretty big signal. Come on. There we go. That's how she went. Yep, there's something else. Wonder if it's another one. Okay, it's not there. There's a walnut. Hey, squirrels. You forgot your walnut. Okay, it's not in there. It's in here. No, where is it? Oh my God, dude, this is something like real small and tiny. I hate when I get these things. One of these little dirt balls is not a dirt ball. Or a rock. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. These little tiny specks of something. Now it's gone. Where'd it go? Oh, I love it. This is stuff that... See, now there, now it's over here. What is it? It's not that. No. It's acting like it's underneath. All right, well, let's see. Let's do it this way. Definitely an iron signal. There's 78, 82, 67, and then iron. All right, so let's put this on highest sensitivity. Yep, it's picking up something there. And then there's something right here. Okay, so we got two signals to try to. We got this one here. Let's go a little deeper just in case. All right. Plug flippage. Now. All right, it's not in the ground, which means, but yet, it's very shallow, but yet it wasn't showing shallow. Which, you know what that means? I know what that means. Even though that means it's a piece of foil or something. Guaranteed. Now, put it on low sensitivity, and it's not picking anything up. What? Some of these signals, oh goodness. Gotta go over there.
I normally don't have an issue. It is right here. And yet, it's not right there now. Probably some little titty bitty piece of knot says it's right here again. Is there a worm moving with metal in him? I guess that's possible, huh? The worm is on the move. Because now it's showing back over here. Yep. Little tiny piece of something. There it is. Oh my goodness. One of the square nails off the horseshoe. Oh my goodness gracious. But you can never be too careful. You never know. So now, the other signal is right there. And it's a high tone, 80s, 79 to just 2 inches down. Okay. Luckily, this is at the tree. Most of it's mulch and not grass. And with the way the tree's growing, if anything, all I'm doing is I'm creating more of a bed around the tree for them. I'm actually helping them out. They're getting free. That's why it was. Oh, goodness. Well, it's a beaver tail pull tab style. So that's an old can. That's from, oh, wait a minute. What is that? That's a Miller High Life, baby. Boy, Miller High Life really was the beer of choice back in those days, huh? Yeah, it was. All right, so a horseshoe and a Miller High Life. It's Miller time, folks. It's Miller time. All right. Horseshoe, washer, Miller time. All right, cool. Well, that probably just made this video longer than I wanted it to be, but that's pretty wild. I like that for a live dig. So now I'm gonna go make some dinner. So I will catch you all later, and thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along on my after work excursions here at different parks in the county. And stay tuned for the next one. Pretty much as long as it ain't raining, I'll be out daily and putting a video up, only because, yeah, this is what I like to do. And ain't got nothing else to do in the evening after work. So, all right, well, township storage of stone and whatnot. I don't think the township, I don't think the Mr. Levitz, I don't think the guy had this in mind when he gave the 105 acres for recreation and people's enjoyment. I don't think he meant for the township to use it as storage. But the township does own it, so until next time, remember, fight for love, not hate, and keep on swinging.